Welcome back to the Corporate Esports Association Dota 2 Spring 2020 tournament. Today we've got Amazon KDC versus OK Google Pick Techies, and this is a week 8 game, so a week right before the playoffs start. Also played on 7.26a. I think pretty excited for this game. I think OK Google Pick Techies has had pretty good showings in the past. Like, they were able to beat the Microsoft Beta Marana ganks, which is something that not many teams have been able to do. They've been able to clutch out these like really intense games and like make a big comeback. So we'll see what they're able to do this game. In terms of bans so far, nothing too crazy, except maybe the Storm Spirit ban is a little bit weird because I don't think you would usually pick Storm that early on into the draft, but you also don't want to like leave it in the pool later, right? Like I don't know, this new drafting thing is like, it's pretty crazy now, right? I think maybe it is better to just like ban cores and then like limit the options on the enemy team, because like we used to have more bans in the going into the second phase, and then you could like, you know, block the counters to your strategy a little bit more, but now you have to like think about the strategy a lot more at the beginning. So it's very interesting. Lycan going to be another ban out here. This hero is very popular right now. Let's see. A Witch Doctor made it through for Amazon KDC, and I know their support player plays that a lot. Level 25 Witch Doctor. So we'll probably see that. Oh, okay. Spirit Breaker is going to be the first pick. There's some bull action going on here. This hero is, I don't know, I haven't really seen him that much, even though his new Ags is pretty incredible, only having a 6-second cooldown on charge. But if you're a support, it's kind of hard to justify going for it, right? It's like, oh, should I go for like a Spirit Vessel instead? The new Spirit Vessel is pretty incredible. And then if you're an offlaner, well, then you're like an offlane SB, which is like not always great. But if you do have the Ags early on, you can kind of use it as a farming tool as well. Though you don't really have as much mana for it. I don't know. I'm not sure how we feel about Spirit Breaker right now. It's kind of like Venge Ags. Like, it seems really strong, but then like, when are you gonna pick it up? Jakira gonna be the pickup for Google. I'm personally not that big on Jakira right now. I think this hero is it's a bit underwhelming, to say the least. Are we gonna see another support pick? I mean, Jakiro does make Spirit Breaker's life somewhat difficult, right? Like, as long as you're not directly getting charged, you can use the like the ice path to like stop the charges, make it very difficult to like maneuver around the fight. Even if the Spirit Breaker picks up Ags, the presence of like ice path will make it kind of difficult to deal with. And Bane is the other pickup for Google Pick Techies. I guess Jakiro will probably be the position for. I think Bane 4 is like not great, because a lot of the times you want your position 4 to be able to shove waves, and Bane is not very good at that at all. But I'm also, I just don't like Jakiro right now in general. Spirit Breaker, I'm also not really sure what we'll see Spirit Breaker in. It's probably going to be position 4, but for similar reasons, it's like not great. At least the benefit is like you get the ability to gank, right? Like, Shakira doesn't really provide you any of that. At least not until he gets Yules. Amazon is spending a long time on this pick. It's actually usually not the easiest Bane game, right? You have to deal with this Spirit Breaker, so it's going to be tough to get these feed scripts off. You probably want to use the Nightmare on Spirit Breaker, but as long as Spirit Breaker has Bulldoze activated, it's not going to be very effective. Bulldoze is still a very good ability. If it's a support breaker, then we'll probably see Bulldoze max first. I think that's probably the best build. And Witch Doctor is going to be the other pickup, so they do end up going with Witch Doctor. This is I definitely see a lot more potential from like Amazon support duo. Again, I'm just like not sold on Jakiro in general. Ember Spirit going to be banned out for KDC. Yeah, Ember Spirit would be very difficult for these two supports to deal with right now. He's very mobile. You get baited in with a really long charge. Darkseid going to be the ban for Google. I think this is pretty smart because Darkseid Spirit Breaker is still a very good combo.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
They don't really have... I don't know. It's not really easy. You can't really like stop the Spirit Breaker from charging the Bane either, right? Like the Nightmare cast range at level 1 is really low, and you usually want to max Brain Sap first. So Spirit Breaker is gonna be able to just charge through. Maybe we'll see. Okay, Kunkka is going to be maybe the offlaner. They have lost picks, so it doesn't really make sense for them to pick the the mid now. Beastmaster. This is kind of a hero that can maybe trade with Bane, with the boar. At least. Spirit Breaker Beastmaster doesn't. It sounds like an okay. It's like moderately scary.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
They're gonna have Jakiro Kunkka. I mean, Jakiro Kunkka does do a lot of damage in the lane. The Lone Druid is gonna be the pickup. Okay, we've seen Google play this one before. And I think they could do okay against the Spirit Breaker Beastmaster. Lone Druid, I feel like he does okay against. It's kind of hard to kill the Spirit Breaker, the Lone Druid, right? Like if you can get the ulti off, you just need to start the animation, even though it like holds you in place for like a second and a half. As long as the animation starts, you can't get stunned out of it anymore. So he's going to be able to get off true form, I think, most of the time. Jug picked up. Okay, I think Kunkka is going to have a bit of a hard time against Jug. With the Witch Doctor as well. They might try and just look to spam out like Tidebringers, and that's how they're going to just whittle down this Jug.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
What do I want to see from Google? I kind of want to see like another like a hero to go in, right? Like the Kunkka is okay at initiating.
Radiance ban.
So Tinker going to be the final ban here. Yeah, they would not be able to deal with Tinker at all right now. But so they don't want to get cheesed out. I don't know. Have we seen Amazon play Tinker? I'm not really sure.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
What do I want to see from Amazon? They probably want a ranged like DPS on Amazon. They've got this beefy front line. I think this could be a good sniper game, to be honest.
Team are now picking.
You've got this jug to cause a lot of chaos, and then have the sniper in the background just keep shooting away. The only thing to really catch them is this Kunkka.
10 seconds to pick.
Yeah, I think Google really need like another way to start the fight. It's really hard for them right now. X is like very telegraphed. Ice Path is pretty unreliable, and after you pick up the heals, it's also like very telegraphed, so you have time to react to it. They're not going to be able to kill this jug at all without the Bane.
Dire team pick.
Invoker going to be the final pick here. Okay, I mean this is probably fine as well. You have a lot of setup for the Sunstrike. We'll probably see an Exort Invoker this game. As long as Spirit Breaker doesn't bash them out of the Sunstrike, because that's a grief and a half. But they got this Beastmaster, so no reason to make this setup more difficult. It seems like a pretty good Invoker game as well. Again, there's not that many ways to get on top of Invoker. We could potentially see
Hurry, hurry.
mid Kunkka, but I think mid Kunkka is better against Exort Invoker than Wex Invoker than Exort Invoker. I feel like Exort Invoker is just going to like be able to chip away at Kunkka's health with the stronger right clicks. Who could be good? Quap is banned out, unfortunately. Storm is also banned out. This could have been a pretty big Storm game for them. Ember Spirit's also banned out. Puck is still in the pool, but I'm really worried about their damage output if they pick Puck. Puck is going to be the choice here. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this matchup actually is, Pugner versus Invoker. I can't imagine Pugner would have a difficult time in this lane, but I'm just not sure where Pugner is going to fit into the lineup, right? Like, I guess you can like decrep people out of like the Omni Slash, like whoever gets raw, just decrep them. Just like a save. I don't know, I feel like Amazon's lineup just seems a lot easier to execute. Like, just have a Spirit Breaker, like they gotta have vision advantage as well with like Spirit Breaker and Beastmaster. And like, you can use Forge Spirit as well. Alright, well, let's hop into the game. We've got the side of Amazon KDC, we've got Lieutenant Dan on the Invoker, Chili on the Beastmaster, Kid Wonderful on the Jug, Yggdrasil on the Spirit Breaker, and Table Flip on the Witch Doctor. The side of OK Google, pick Techies, we have PhysX on the Pugner, Groovy on the Jikiro, Spowick on the Kunkka, the T-Game on Lone Druid, and Society on Bane. So it seems like they're gonna start with a tri-lane, at least for a little bit. Maybe just grab some. Alright, no. Goovy's going bot. I got baited. I do notice that like in my game against them, they also like left the base really late. It was like really weird. But I think this is pretty normal lanes coming out here, nothing that much damage in this top lane. Spirit Breaker doesn't really offer that much damage. But this could get a little bit spooky. Curious to see what Table Flip's gonna learn first. He has a Bassi Ring. Probably gonna see Cask. That's usually what you see for these level 1 engagements. Alright, top lane. They're gonna be able to grab the one up there. Okay, it's gonna be 2 for 2. Seems like nothing too crazy is gonna go on. I don't know. I'm not really gonna. I don't really anticipate any lanes coming, any kills coming out of this lane. So probably eyes on bot. It seems like the one that's most likely to have any kills. Cask was skilled up by Witch Doctor, so not gonna see that level 1 Maledict. Invoker got the block, so his range creep is on the high ground. Makes it pretty tough. See, decrep level 1 for the Pugner here. And be able to stop Invoker from getting... He's gonna Sunstrike the creep though. Using the Sunstrike to secure it. This is one of the things that's like really difficult about Invoker is you only get like 2 Sunstrikes. Right, they cost a ton of mana. And oh, the cast comes out, but no follow-up damage. This lane's going to be constantly shoved under the tower between the Tidebringer and the Dual Breath. Oh, Table Flip eats a gnarly Tidebringer there. Already resummoned. Let's see. Pugner also gonna go for double null talisman. He's doing okay in the last hits. He has level 3 now, so it may look to oh. He looks to put some pressure on this tower with another blast. Bot lane. Kid wonderful. Getting the spin on top of Goofy. Goofy is gonna be the first blood here. This Maledict gonna take him down. Oh, but Kid Wonderful's gonna die. Was that really worth it? And Table Flip's in a lot of trouble. Can they get the torrent here? It just is off the mark. Hey, Table Flip needs to be careful. He eats another Tidebringer. Level 2 Tidebringer is going to come out now. It's going to get pretty tough for this Witch Doctor. They definitely had the damage in this lane. On the side of Google. Oh, Cast comes out again. And another Maledict comes out. Sparwick, might be in trouble. Actually not getting hit by the spin at all. That is surprising. And Goofy ends up getting the kill on Table Flip here. So a bit of an overextension. And they don't end up killing the Conquer anyway. I feel like, what happened? I guess, Kid Wonderful went for like an extra right click when he shouldn't have. That is interesting. Oh. Well, what? That entangle lasted for like no time. What? Bot lane. I'm just gonna keep my eyes on bot lane. It seems like the other lanes are gonna be pretty stable. Don't imagine a whole lot happening. Oh, actually, never mind. Chili, he's in a lot of trouble. Charge on T-Gamer, he's getting reloaded. He ends up going down first. The bear's dead, and Beastmaster's going to be able to get out of here. He salves up, and Seaside is in a lot of trouble. He nightmares the Spirit Breaker, but the boar is up. He's going to get run down a little bit here. That was a big blunder by the T-Gamer. He just, I guess, underestimated the Lone Druid a little bit. And top lane again. Seaside, taking a lot of damage between the Boar and the Spirit Breaker, and charge comes through. He might actually go down here. Seems like one more bash from Spirit Breaker will take him out a route onto the Beastmaster. Can the T-Gamer get this? Needs one more hit. Oh, but he's not going to get it. The Beastmaster has boots, but so does the Bear. Seems like Chili's going to have to run back to base at least, so that's like the one saving grace. Sunstrike comes up, but it's going to be off the mark. This Bear's still doing a ton of work. And 5 minutes are coming up now, so it's going to be 2 for 2 bounty runes. Oh, maybe Bane can get the other one. He's not going to go for it. It's going to be annoying there. I feel like it was possible, but he was going to get charged again. So Yggdrasil's going to go for 2 points in the charge. I guess since the cooldown scales now, it's probably better. Kid Wonderful gets a kill on Sparwick. Just Jahiro left to grab the rune, so Kunkka wasn't there to show up. And Lieutenant Dan gets a solo kill on the Pugner here. That is a big kill for him. He's gonna start pulling ahead a little bit in levels. Invoker, he doesn't have like specific timings on his levels. The level 4 Cold Snap is really good. It's usually where you want to leave it. Top lane, the courier gets sniped instantly. And T-Gamer getting charged at. He could be in trouble, but Fee comes out. The Sunstrike's gonna miss as well. Bot lane, Sparwick in trouble again, and this lane is starting to snowball a little bit. He's going to take a lot of damage from this Maledict, and Goofy's courier goes down too. The Ice Path is going to miss. The healing ward comes out. They're not okay, they are able to snipe it, but table flip, he could be in a bit of trouble. Another Tidebringer is going to come out and we'll finish him off, but Sparwick, can he get out of here? He should be okay, but he's going to have to run back to base now because he has no more regen. Lieutenant Dan taking a lot of damage from physics here, and the life chain is available. The cold snap has run out, so he does have the tornado because he leveled up Wax, so that is an option for him, but the life chain's going to come out now. He hasn't invoked anything to cancel it, but just going to run out of there. And physics putting a lot of pressure on this tower now. He's out of mana. Needs to pick up a rune to refill his bottle, but not going to be able to. And T-Gamer's going to go down again at top. This is looking pretty rough for him. Sea Society taking a lot of damage as well. This duo is doing a lot of work. I feel like they're doing a lot more damage than I'm expecting them to. Charge gonna be the first skill to be maxed out here. I haven't seen this too much recently. I feel like it's mostly the Bulldoze or the Greater Bash, but Bulldoze has been nerfed a lot recently. I think 70% status resistance is really hard to say no to though. Might see Bash level last. The charge is the one with the longest stun duration. Pugner's got a haste rune. He might be looking to go top. He gets pinged out by the Invoker here. So not gonna go for the rotation. Spirit Breaker's missing. Pugner's gonna TP bot now. QV's gonna be the first one to die. The spin is up. So this Jug is gonna die for sure here. But the Omni Slash comes out now. It's not gonna really do enough damage to kill anyone. And another Nether Blast comes out. He doesn't have enough mana for a life drain yet. He's bundling up. He's just gonna kill him with right clicks. Double kill for PhysX. He's gonna use the rest of that haste to run back mid. Oh, nope. So the secret shop it is. Let's see. Lusk of Madness is going to be the first item. The casual 5 branches on Lone Druid. This is like a bot TI build. And Sunstrike gonna come out. It's gonna clip onto T-Gamer, but they won't get the kill here. Spirit Breaker doesn't have vision for the charge yet. He's looking for it, he wants it, but the Bear's gonna play defense. So the first Omni Slash from Kid Wonderful not really working out for him. That's really unfortunate because you really need to make these Omni Slashes count. Oh, bot lane, the pings. Cast comes out now, and they're not going to catch up to this Conquer in time to get the Maledict at least. But he also didn't have the Omni Slash, so I didn't really see how they were going to get that kill. Bear taking a lot of hits, and the True Form's popped. Charge comes through. Is there a Sunstrike available? There isn't yet, but the Roar comes out. They'll be able to finish off this low droid. That's the third death for the T-Gamer. Not looking good for him at all. And in the meantime, it will be 2 for 2 bounty runes again. Physics still not really in a position to take this mid tower yet. We'll see what he can do with this catapult, but I think he needs more heroes to come in. The boat comes out at bot, but it's going to completely whiff on everyone. Ice Path going to whiff as well. Charge comes through. Onto the Pugner, and he's in a lot of trouble. Bash right into the Sunstrike, and he bashed onto the high ground. Level 6 on the Spirit Breaker as well. He's actually almost level 7 with the Tome, so he's going to hit level 8 after this. And Table Flip goes down in the meantime. The Amazon supports are really high leveled. Goofy gets not able to save his Conquer in time. And the Omni Slash to finish him off. And now Invoker is going to be the one to probably take this mid tower first. Going to be able to Alacrity his Siege Creep. It's going to take a ton of damage now. And he's going to get it for free. I don't think anyone can contest this. You never want to see this happen. If you're playing Pugner and you lose your tower first, that is a pretty bad sign of things to come. Oh, a sign of bad things to come. Yes, that is the saying. Necro Book gonna be the first item on Beastmaster. I feel like I normally see Helm of the Dominator recently, but I mean Necro Book is still a really good item on Beastmaster. Cast comes out with the Maledict as well. Sparkwork is in a lot of trouble. He uses the Ghost Ship to try and get some damage mitigation, and he will stay alive for a little bit longer. But the charge comes through now from Spirit Breaker. There is no follow-up yet. No more Nether Strike right now for 20 more seconds as well. So should be okay. Bane's made his way, but everyone's bot now. Pugner as well. There is a Fiend's Grip available. Cask is also available in a few seconds. So this is not the easiest Fiend's Grip to get off. The ward dropped as well to make life even harder. Even if they Fiend's Grip him, I'm not... see, Sidey, he charges... He uses the Nightmare onto the Jug here, and an Ice Path to follow up the Death Ward from the trees. They're not going to be able to stop this Witch Doctor, and Physics, he decrypts himself, but he ends up dying anyway. In the meantime, Lieutenant Dan's shown up to flank Goofy, and he's dead as well. Sidey also going to go down. The Sunstrike, going to be off the mark, but I don't really see a way for him out of this, and huge disaster for Google there. They got surrounded. That was a bit deep from Bean there. I'm not really sure what the plan was. Yeah, that was a bit perplexing, to say the least. Oh, Ironwood Tree. There is an Iron Talon on the Spirit Bear, so potentially he can farm a lot faster and try and catch up. I'm trying to get the root on this ball, but it's not working out. Oh, bot lane. Goofy goes down again. That's 4 deaths so far for him. Oh, Pugner in a lot of trouble. Cold Snap into a Meteor, and that's a very dead Pugner. And T-Game in the meantime managed to take out Chili. I am missing kills everywhere. But yeah, I was gonna point out that, like, I feel like people used to go Yules into like a Sunstrike combo. The charge through coming in on top of this low joint. He has True Form. Since it's not the easiest kill to get, the Sunstrike comes out now. Cold Snap not able to get the True Form off in time, but he picks it up now. He manages to get it off, but I think he's gonna die anyway. He's, yep, just gonna... There's such an overwhelming amount of damage coming out of this Exalt Invoker. I was gonna point out, like, people used to go Yules into like a Sunstrike Meteor Deafening Blast combo, but I feel like this is the better combo, and it's been there the whole time. You Cold Snap them, you Tornado them, and then you drop the Meteor on top, and it does so much damage. And the other thing is they get like trapped there as well. I guess in the past, charge through, and the Raw on the Conquer as well, bash back into the Ice Ball, and these both heroes are both gonna die. I guess in the past, Deafening Blast used to actually disable heroes. Spirit Breaker, he's going for another charge. He's going for the Pugner here. He gets spotted out at least by the Outpost. And I mean, this exact same thing happened in my game against Google, right? It was like we had this Pugner. We went really well in the laning phase, but after he falls behind, the game's like pretty much over for Pugner. He still hasn't taken this mid T1. Playing very scared. Spark is going to go Ags as his first item, so I like this a lot. They're getting out team fighted a little bit, and this is going to help them, but I'm still worried about their damage output. The problem with this Ags is that it doesn't do that much damage. Jug, spin, gets Fiend's Gripped, and it seems like he's gonna die. He has the Omni Slash though, if he manages to get it off before it goes off, but he will die. Meanwhile, the T-Gamer goes out on top, so was that really worth it? Somehow Kid Wonderful gave less gold to the Pugner. That's... I don't know how the math works on kills anymore. It doesn't make sense. Like, Kid Wonderful was definitely on a spree, right? He's doing really well. Top tier 2 goes down for Google now, and they can start pressuring this high ground a little bit. They have the siege creep. Gonna tank with the Forge Spirit for now. Use the Alacrity on the siege creep, and they fought it as well. So the creeps will arrive. This is really scary for Google. I don't know how they're gonna be able to engage. The Macropie comes out now, but it's not gonna stop the siege creep from attacking. Alacrity is run out. Can they get any more? The cast comes out now with the Death Ward, and there's nothing to stop it. Ice Path finally comes out, the Sunstrike as well. Spark takes a lot of damage, and he might actually pop to the Maledict. He gets the Ghost Ship off in time, so he should be okay. He's taking a lot of damage from the Maledict. He's taking a lot of damage from the Hangover. Van Brace now picked up. It's a pretty this pretty nice item for Pugner. Get some extra spell amp is not bad. Deso gonna be the next item for the T-Gamers. Pretty standard stuff. Let's see, Invoker's gonna go for a BKB. It's gonna be very hard to take down this Invoker afterwards. They have nothing that goes through BKB other than the Bane. But you already, like, it's already a tough game to get Fiend's Grip off, right? Charge coming through from mid, just gonna push the wave out. And Physics gets Tornado Cold Snaps, and he's probably gonna die. Yeah. The Urn as well on the Spirit Breaker. He's going for a Spirit Vessel. He's almost got it. T-Gamer gets charged now, and I think he's gonna die as well. The Sunstrike, but the Golems are gonna eat up a little bit of it. But now the Maledict is here. He's gonna die before he gets True Form off. In the meantime, this Conquer gonna go down as well. 2-man charge. It's a full team wipe. It's a disaster for Google. You can either take either like both T2s or just go for like try and threaten high ground a bit. I don't know, I think Google got crushed like a little bit too hard in lane. This Pugner pick was a little bit confusing. I haven't seen the matchup that much, but It was okay at the start, but Lieutenant Dan just like once he picked up Tornado, it was over. Like there's nothing this Pugner could do about it.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Alright. Charge gonna come through now. The X-Marks will force the boat to be hit him, but in the meantime, Jakira's gonna go down to the Meteor. And a 2-man Maledict as well. It's pretty huge. Bane going to be probably the first to die here. The Nightmare, not really enough to save him. And Sparwalk in a lot of trouble. Actually, CEA, he lifesteals a lot from the Bane sap. And now the Fiend Script comes out onto Jug, but he ends up dying to the Beastmaster before any follow-up damage can come out. Sparwalk brought back, he TP'd in. He's probably going to die again. Charge comes through. Bane buys back as well. That's a dieback on Kunkka. He's probably not going to even see his Ags this game. And the Bear's also going to die. Pretty slow and painful death. No way to get out of there. And things just going from bad to worse for Google. That was a 2k gold swing. And he got to push so fast with the Beastmaster as well. He doesn't even care anymore. Sunstrike, gonna miss. The Roche is being pinged out now.
Under fire. Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Invoker just like styling a little bit this game. I think we'll see you know, Roche get taken and then they're gonna go high ground and wipe them again. This game's gonna end. So I don't expect this game to go on for much longer. Silence. I think Google probably know this is happening. They haven't scanned it yet, but like I don't really see any way for them to stop it. Oh, Lieutenant Dan's gonna pick it up, not the Jug. I guess he is the highest net worth on the team. He's also got a BKB, so he can play like very aggressively on his first life, and when he respawns, he can BKB to get out. They almost don't really have any way to kill this Invoker without the Fiend's Grip. If you use it on the first life, he's just gonna have a free BKB in the second life. They could buy a little bit of time with the Macropire, but all the ways are pushing in for Amazon, so it doesn't really matter that they're not going to be able to get one of the towers. They can go for the others. There's the Macropire coming out. This tower's going to go down very quickly. The Fiend Strip gets cancelled instantly. I didn't even see my what. But oh, Jug actually dies. That's a pretty big kill. They don't have Fiend Script, so I don't think they should chase for any more. Misclick. I don't know what that was about. BKB forced for the Invoker. This is looking pretty good so far for Google. They're doing okay in this base defense. But they need a lot more before they're ready to come back to this game. I'm not really seeing it. Like, they'd have to wipe Amazon like 3 or 4 times. Maybe twice, and then like a partial wipe. But like, they also need to not lose heroes during these wipes. Invoker gonna solo kill this Bane here, it seems. Nope, not gonna go for it. Charge gonna come through now. So bulldoze out of there. The X-Mark's not lasting nearly enough. And Jug uses the Omni Slash with an Arcane Rune. And now Google are in a ton of trouble. They're gonna try and get out of here, but I don't think they're gonna be able to run away. There's a Spirit Breaker on the NPC. Lieutenant Dan getting really low, but he's got the Aegis. Brawl comes out as well. The Death Ward on the high ground. Sparrow lives for a little bit longer with the decrep, but he's still got to go down here to the Death Ward. Oh, yep, Table Flip gets a double kill. And Tornado's going to miss PhysX here. They know he's there. Oh no, never mind. That's Google's ward. Spirit Breaker was looking for the charge, but not going to be able to get it. And there's no way this Pugner can defend by himself. So this game looking like it's going to be over pretty soon. We'll probably see one more fight from Google, and then they'll call it. Gets the spin off in time. This bear's getting really low, and I don't think T-Gamer has a resummon, so this is the last bear for a while. Charge into a Sunstrike, and PhysX gets blown up. He has buyback, he uses it immediately. They've already lost 2 sets of racks, and this top tower is pretty low as well. So Chili gets Speed's Grip now, but the Tornado instantly cancel it, and Jug will end up going down still, so he will be the sacrifice here, it seems like, because I don't think they're going to be able to get anyone else. Nice two-man Maledict as well. Actually, Table Flip ends up going down here. Lieutenant Dan seems like he's the real carrier. He's getting quite low as well. He does have the Ghost Walk available, and he got the Ghost Walk talent for it. He's looking for more though. Chili. The bear slowing down, the boar slowing down the bear. Oh, he gets first hit rooted? Chili's gonna die. Oh, wait, no, he's running. I don't think, oh, another root. T-Gamer and his roots, he's so lucky. This guy, it's only 20%. Bet it all on red. Alright, well, somehow Google managed to hang on to this game a little bit longer, but they're still 2 racks down, which is not ideal. I'm still not really seeing a way back into this game for them. It's 100% win rate close to for Amazon. It's been like that for a while. And a repair kit as well. So even if they do like wipe them, it's pretty hard to push into a repair kit. Again, these talents are a little bit outdated. Roche is still not going to be up for a while, but I don't really see any reason why Amazon can't just go for another push. Like, there's only 1 racks left. The tower's really low. They can just like keep sieging with Jug, use the Tornado to cancel a Fiend's Group whenever that happens, and there's not much to stop it. To be fair, Kid Wonderful has been dying a lot. He's been the first one to die in a lot of these engagements, and somehow Amazon is still able to like make it really close. Spider legs now. Gonna go for an Axe next to increase his catch range a little bit, and Bane gonna be the first to die here. Gets 5 shot by the Invoker. And charge through, gonna be cancelled. You see the beginning of the end here for Google. Alright, charge is gonna come through. PhysX gets his life drain cancelled pretty quickly, and Bane, he needs to be careful not to die again. He gets Omni Slash and does a die back on Bane. There's nothing to stop this Jug anymore, and this game is gonna end pretty soon. Actually, Jug getting blown up. Kunkka dies as well. Oh, Invoker getting really low. They're actually like almost getting it, but they're a little bit too far behind. Like, GG is called. I think like if they didn't get crushed so hard in the laning phase, they would have had a pretty good shot at this game. Like they definitely had the damage, but just getting outplayed a little bit in the laning phase. Ooh. So, I mean, AMZN, KDC, they need to defend their title from last year, so coming out with a bit of a bang.